This achievement, the Darkest Timeline, was meant to be added to the game. It even had custom art made, but it was cut at the last minute due to it being so hard. It has 12 requirements, and they're not easy. In this video, I'm not going to get it. I'm not insane, but I'm going to run through why it's so hard and how to achieve all requirements, and then the ideal settings and game plan if you were insane enough to go for it. After doing the research, I'm a little bit tempted to run it. Maybe it could be the 70k subscriber special. We're 8,000 off, so make sure to subscribe. The Darkest Timeline. Everything that can go wrong must go wrong. Win the game after suffering bankruptcy, having your homeworld destroyed, opening an empty reliquary, surviving or being a machine uprising, and defeating all of the Pricky T, the Grey Tempest, the Great Khan, all endgame crisis, the Galactic Empire, or Galactic Rebellion, and either defeat a level 5 galactic nemesis or lose your aphasic engine or horizon needle. Bubbles must also die and must not be named Bubbles. Yes, that's one achievement. Let's break it down. First up, you need to beat the game. This can be done in a few ways. You either get to the victory year, eliminate all empires and be the last one standing, or you can go one of the crisis paths. That's not actually too bad. That's pretty much guaranteed and quite easy to set up. Next up, bankruptcy. This is just sad for your empire, but is always doable. Well, how do you do it? Well, if we start a game, we can actually just sell all of our consumer goods, destroy our consumer good buildings, and we'll instantly go into a deficit. We then get a situation consumer goods shortage, and bankruptcy counts when you get to the finisher. It's not hard, it's just annoying, as for 10 years, you're going to get all costs increased by 25%, monthly influence, -50, as well as monthly unity, ship weapon damage -25%, but you get a pop demotion time of -50%. All your upgraded buildings are downgraded, all offensive armies are disbanded, and 50% of military ships are disbanded. Resources will be freed up from our liquidated assets to allow us to rebuild, so you will get some consumer goods back. I think you probably just want to run this at the start of the game because you don't want to lose all your armies and stuff. The next is Homeworld Destroyed. Now, this is massively RNG. If you're trying to get AIs to bomb or crack your homeworld. As you know from my achievement series, I tried to get them to fire on my planets for Colossus, and they never did. They're not using their Colossus. Why? Use your damn Colossus! I just got lucky with a bug that gave me the achievement. Wait, what? I didn't even do it. I literally just came into their system. But we can avoid this because, my friends, we have Doomsday. Your planet will explode 35 to 45 years. So far, we're 3 in. Not too bad. Next, we do need to open an empty reliquary. This, again, isn't actually too bad, as Course Compass is 100% guaranteed to spawn in your galaxy. You just have to find them. Let's just load up a new game. Observe. Course Compass. It's there. It's a 70% chance to get nothing, but you have unlimited goes. So this is guaranteed. It just may take you a bit, as the first 6 you open are on cooldowns, and it's a lot better odds than Galatron. Okay, the next is survive or be a machine uprising. This, again, you can force machine uprisings. You just have to get the specific requirements, but I've done this twice in videos now. One where I went for the machine uprising achievement. If we click outlaw, it instantly adds 25 progress. I think we want to do that because it just speed up. Oh no, but it purges them. This is why I don't do these on Grand Admiral. I am dumb. And one where I tried to use the machine uprising to defeat the Galactic Emperor. It's too late for you, organics. Oh, we spawned with good stuff. And we actually spawned with fleets. Yes, thank you, game. What is going on? What is happening? There's loads of last stands. Look at the bomb. This is gonna bug, isn't it? Get it? You will need the situation AI related incidents. This is a mid-game situation. There's a 30% chance for non-gestalt bio-empires once per decade as long as you reach these requirements. 10 or less years before the mid-game. You've researched sapient combat simulators or artificial administration. Your primary species is not mechanical machine. You have at least 25% or 75 empire pops with the mechanical trait. Your artificial intelligence policy is not set to citizen rights. Your robotic workers policy is not set to outlawed. An AI related instance hasn't already happened to your empire. So even though the requirements are a bit annoying, it's 100% guaranteeable if you do them. Now we get on to the RNG fest. The next is to defeat the Pricky T. This is just pure RNG. I have no idea on the odds. I can't find them on the wiki. But the way you get the Pricky T is that you need the difficulty to be above civilian. That makes everything else harder. You also need at least one AI, but that's fine. We need an AI for the victory condition. So there will be a Class B system that has a shielded world, typically called Gish, showing a desert world. Serving it reveals an anomaly. You have 3 options. You either repair, which guarantees no Pricky T. You interrupt it, which gives a 50% chance of the Pricky T. Or the third option, you leave it alone. This is a guaranteed Pricky T spawn if the system is not owned by an empire a decade later. If I was doing this, I would do the final option and construct all around it, close borders with everyone, and no one run, get in, and make an outpost there. Then you can easily defeat the Pricky T as you surround them. Again, I have no idea on the odds on this spawning. Let me know in the comments if you know. But once you get the shielded world, you can basically guarantee it. So you want to try and find that first before setting up everything else. Next is defeat the Grey Tempest, another RNG run-ending requirement. This is an L-gate outcome and has a 0% chance to spawn at civilian. We won't go in civilian, so that's fine. At any other difficulty, it's a 35.8% chance. If you don't get this option, you have to restart your run. There's no way of resetting the L-gates. So it's probably a good idea to rush the L-gate and rush finding the Pricky T. The Grey Tempest is a crisis invasion. All L-gates in the galaxy except the one that was activated will bring an invasion force. Unless you're in a tiny galaxy with only one L-gate, they'll come through that. Each fleet will be from 10 to 500k in fleet power, which depends on difficulty. To defeat them, you must destroy the factory in the L cluster. Until you do so, fleets will spawn every 10 years, and I believe once you defeat the factory, everything dies, so just rush it down. And the RNG doesn't stop there. You then have to defeat the Great Khan. Again, if this doesn't spawn, you're screwed. As if the endgame year is reached, it can't happen anymore. It can happen at any point after the mid-game, but you can manually trigger it by defeating void dwellings, with each one being destroyed giving a 2% chance. Don't know if that's worth it. You might just want to wait, as it's still RNG. You'll have to kill the Khan's fleet twice and then get the throne. Next up is to defeat all crises. It sounds bad, but this is guaranteed to happen, as the crisis will spawn. Each subsequent crisis gets stronger by 2 times, but we can just put the crisis strength to 0.25, meaning the second crisis will be 0.5 times strength, the third one 1 times, and the final one 2 times. This is inevitable and will be pretty easy to do, as we can control the endgame spawn year. I actually like this requirement. This should just be an achievement on its own, but maybe make it so you have to do it at least 1 time strength or something. Next up, you have to defeat the Galactic Empire or a rebellion. Now, I've defeated the Galactic Empire as a rebellion before, and we struggled. Galactic Council's online, we are obviously there. Now we need to give ourselves Custodian. Now, we can't actually put through anything because we have to wait every time we do it and that. Oh, you can tell I love the Galactic Council and how long everything damn takes for it. It's massively RNG for the AI to do, but we can control it. The way I did it in this video was to become the Galactic Emperor, then trigger the Machine Uprising, play as the Machine Uprising, and then rebel from the Galactic Emperor and overthrow them. This is great as it would trigger the Survivor's Machine Uprising requirement in this achievement too, so you get them both aiming for the same thing. Okay, next is a bit of a weird one, but it's to defeat a level 5 Galactic Nemesis or lose the Phasic Engine or Horizon Needle. I think the easiest one here is to lose the engine, as you can just let the AI walk through your capital and then take it back afterwards. It does rely on AI RNG though, which is annoying. To defeat the level 5 Galactic Nemesis requires the AI to do it as well, and we're just not going to sit there and hope they do it. And the Horizon Needle is very hard to kill. I mean, look how much hull, armor, and shields it has. AI is not going to kill that. And last, but certainly not least, Bubbles must also die and not be named Bubbles. This is massive RNG. But how do you get Bubbles? We also did a video on this, and I don't really know if new ones get placed at the bottom or what. We got it. But you need the anomaly called Movement in the Clouds. It's a level 2 anomaly that can only spawn on gas giants. You're going to want to maximize science ships and anomaly discovery chance, like going down the discovery tree to get mapped stars, which then gives you anomaly discovery chance. Stuff like that. Once you get the anomaly, it's guaranteed. Just don't name them Bubbles. Then you just send them to their death. It's dead, yeah, it's dead. So I've made the Pain Empire. This is what I'd probably run with. I'd go parliamentary systems for early Unity, as you want to get loads of science ships. Masterful Crafters will let you tech rush because you can get loads of consumer goods. We need to make sure we don't lock ourselves out of Become the Crisis, because we need someone to take our engine. So you got Xenophobe, Militarist, and Materialist, because Materialist will give us better odds of getting robots that we can spam. And then got Slow Breeders, as we don't want many hops to trigger the Machine Uprising, Intelligent, and then Genius for economy and science, and then Doomsday because the planet has to blow up. In terms of settings, we have to run with Cadet, we can't go civilian, biggest galaxy, more Marauders, we'll have 1 AI, no Fallen Empires, max hyperlane density so we don't get trapped. We will then have 0.25 crisis strength to defeat all crisis, no scaling but high aggressiveness, so hopefully that 1 AI, or to be fair, the Marauders come and kill the engine, lowest tech costs, max habitable world so we can just spam robot planets, mid-game 2250 so that we can actually see if the Great Khan spawn, and then 100 years after that the end game, L-gate's obviously on, and then storms can go as they're just going to cause a nuisance. So the first thing we would do when we're running, we'd kill off our consumer goods, we'd switch to Forge Capital so we produce alloys, and then spam survey, and just keep checking the anomaly anomaly log to hopefully get those things. We will find an L gate and open it as quickly as possible, and then restart if we don't get agree, and we'll spam military ships and science so that we can kill them and hope we get all the other requirements. It's a lot to keep track of in one game, and that's why I'm not doing it, but maybe we'll attempt it as a stream or something at 70k subscribers, so make sure to subscribe. If you enjoyed this, well, you can watch my achievement series that is now complete, getting every single achievement on camera, starting from 0. It took me over a year and like 32 videos. Click here to watch it. Goodbye.